Hello everyone, Freddy Plays channel here. And today I am going to be doing a part 2 on unused content in Granny. I know, crazy, right? Now let's get started with the first game. Granny.
Alright, that's enough of that AI voice. Welcome guys to Granny Unused Content Part 2. Yeah, it's been a struggle trying to find some more unused content on Granny since I basically already covered everything in the first video. And if you haven't watched that video, I will link it down in the description so you can go watch part 1 and then come back to this video and watch part 2. Anyway, back to unused content. Guys?
Is this Freddy Fazbear?
Guys, there's basically nothing in regards to Granny 1 unused content. I'm not joking you. Yeah, I basically covered everything for Granny 1 in the first video. So, moving on to Granny Chapter 2. After looking back at that video, I did realize that Granny Chapter 2 did have some cut content that I forgot to cover, so we're gonna go cover it in this video. So one of the cut content that I forgot to cover was this weird box that was in the wallpaper of the guest bedroom. I don't know what this basically is. They do say that it was an unused vent, but I do not think it's in the shape of the vent that we see on the floor there. So it has a different outline, but what I did come to the conclusion is it was probably just an unused weapon box that was originally supposed to be there, but DVloper decided to use it in the secret closet. Now, I don't know what this is, and I don't know if it's technically counted as cut content, but on the ceiling inside the bathroom, you can see that it looks like there was different texture used for the flooring or the ceiling in the bathroom. Now, again, I don't know if this was just a mistake on DVloper's part, or if it was just, the shadow or shading. I really don't know, but it does look like there is different texture used, so I'm going to count this in this video. One thing that I also found out that I forgot to cover was this weird unused title. It was called Granny the Next Chapter and was actually never called Granny Chapter 2. Okay, my mistake. By looking back at it, it actually turns out the old iOS version, and I mean the oldest iOS version, was originally called Granny the Next Chapter. Android was already called Granny Chapter 2, but DVloper just forgot to fix the iOS version, so it was actually called Granny Chapter 2. He just forgot to fix the title. Hey, this I think I have already covered in my Granny Iceberg video, but alright guys, I just realized I also forgot to make a part 2 on the Granny Iceberg video, so oh my god, I'm really lacking, sorry. I'm gonna have to go make that. Anyway, back to the video now. About this shelf. Now, I don't know, why the shelf is here. I haven't found anything, that was interesting of why it's there. However, I do think that DVloper might have actually probably had an old concept in his head of maybe, an old puzzle that you had to use, and maybe just forgot to delete the shelf there. I really don't know. Now, this one I wasn't thinking about adding in the video, but just looking back at it, I just decided maybe to use it just so I could have some more info on it. Apparently I found these textures in the game's files that look like this, and, well, they obviously belong to Grandpa because who else would have that ugly face? Bruh. However, I really just don't know what this is, even the rainbow in the background. If you guys could, help me in the comment section, just know what the rainbow stuff in the background is, that would help me out a lot. That's basically it for Granny Chapter 2. I mean, that's everything I forgot to cover in the first video on Granny 2. So, with that being said, let's move on to Granny 3, because I actually have seen Granny 3 has a lot more than what I covered in the first video, so let's head into it. And for some odd reason, I apparently found the old player model, or, well, player icon from the first 2 games inside the files for Granny 3. If you guys could tell me in the comments why this is here, that'd be helpful, but otherwise it's just the old player icon. Now, I also ended up finding an old Slenderina model, which he, I guess, never deleted in the files, but it was certainly there, and I understand he probably might have thought about using it, but as you can see, it never made the final game. Now, as I was searching around on the internet, I did come across one comment on this one website that did say that they had found a old Slenderina's mom painting in the files of Granny 3. Now, I don't know if this is a hoax or if it's not true, but I am just going to count it in this video just for the heck of it. Now, sadly, that is the end of the video. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. It did kind of take a while to make and find everything that I, missed, or because I only did it because you guys wanted a part 2. So, I hope you guys did enjoy it, and if you did, leave a like and subscribe. Peace out.